Good morning, everyone. How's it going? Good to see you all. Today, just gonna be running a few errands, and I have to work on my message for this weekend. As many of you guys know, I will be marrying off my little brother. And today, I want to talk to you guys about how to know when God is calling you. So the other day, I was talking to my friend Steven, who is from the UK, and he actually runs the YouTube channel called Good Christian Music Blogs. You definitely check out his ministry. He does like basically a whole collection of Christian music on YouTube and stuff like that. But we were talking about ministry and YouTube and all that kind of good stuff. And we got to talking about like, how did we know that God had called us to this? Sometimes you guys ask me like, how do I know if God's calling me to start a YouTube channel or if he's calling me to this career or something like that? And so today I wanted to talk to you just a little bit about my thoughts on that. Just doing a little bit of homework. This was my wedding, and just trying to see if I can learn some things from our cousin Johnny, who conducted the wedding, about how I can conduct the service. So as Stephen and I were talking the other day, we were talking about how we believed God was calling us to this ministry. And the whole parable of the talents came up, you know, the one where the guy gives the guy like 1 talent, 2 talents, and 5 talents. And it really got me thinking about on how we can know kind of what is the thing that God has equipped us for. I'm over here coming to Sammy's camera, and good. I'm gonna try and rent a lens that I can use for the wedding this weekend and do like some photography and stuff like that for Jordan and his soon-to-be wife. Excuse me. Who do I talk to about like lens rentals?
Just all the way back to the back counter, all the way to the back of rental department.
Perfect, thank you. Hey, how's it going? I'm looking for a suggestion to rent a lens for a wedding this weekend. Mm-hmm. Hey, Grandma! Is this the one that you wanted?
Yeah, it doesn't have the wheels.
Yes, it does have wheels.
Oh, wow. You want more?
Hey, Grandma, say hi to the video.
Hi, how are you?
You guys remember my grandma?
Finally, you got around here, my house.
Grandma, do you realize the last time I was here was probably like at least 10 years ago?
No way.
I don't think I've been...
That long already?
I haven't been to your house ever since I graduated high school, for sure. Maybe even before parts of high school.
I can't believe you.
It's been like over 10 years since I've been at this house.
I can't believe you. What have you been doing?
I've been across the country.
Tell me, come here. You want more rice or enough? More?
Maybe a little bit more.
I can get you want this all?
Yeah, good. Yeah, Grandma is doing all of the flowers for Jordan's wedding, is that right?
I did already.
So I brought her the ice chest so that way we can store all the flowers.
There.
And I'm gonna grab a little bit of dinner. So I was telling you guys that my friend and I were talking about this concept of the talents that God gives us. And I'm a firm believer that, you know, God doesn't give us talents just to be wasted or anything like that. Every single one of us has a specific skill set, and that skill set was never intended for us to kind of just be selfish with it or bury it under the ground, as the parable would describe. I believe a huge key to fulfillment in life is discovering that intersection where the gifts that God has given you and like an opportunity to use as many of them as possible, like that's where you're gonna be the happiest. And I guess it's probably helpful to point out that like what you're being paid for and what you're called to maybe aren't always the same thing. You know, whether you're like Paul making tents or Jesus as a carpenter for certain parts of your life, sometimes the thing that you're doing to make money isn't necessarily your calling, and sometimes your calling actually doesn't really pay you, kind of like this whole YouTube thing for me right now. I guess something that I'm trying to say is that it's totally cool to have a job or a career in order to like pay your bills and things like that. If you're truly looking to be happy in life, I think it's super important that we determine what our calling in life is, to find out where God has called us to serve and to be a blessing to others. last stop of the night, going out to LAX and picking up Emily from the airport. So I'm gonna call it a night here for the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So God bless, guys. See you later.